who's maybe another example of that. Brent Sprenkle from Los Angeles, California. Brent Sprenkle not only excels in selling properties, but by turning closings into listings through a regular marketing program that keeps his listed and sold properties in front of his market. Brent knows that listings are the key to stay in control of his own sales success. He spends his time prospecting sellers, ensuring his efforts are as productive as possible, allowing him to work on 21 transactions he closed in 2007. With a total sales volume of more than $160 million, humbly embodying the Sperry Van Ness culture of cooperation, Brent has co-listed nearly half of his deals with other Sperry Van Ness advisors. He teamed up with Jeremy Snyder and Jeff Trankina for a deal early in 2007 to land a $2 million plus gross commission. He's got a big check over there at the table. In 2008, he looks to further promote himself by pursuing more press opportunities. Shouldn't be hard to get media attention for our number 3 advisor in the nation. Congratulations, Brent. All right. Well, I do have a little thing to go over with you guys. I'll be quick. 2007 really was a special year for us. With a huge amount of work and even larger amount of luck, I had my best year ever. But in reality, things have not always been this good. Things have not always gone this well. As a matter of fact, I barely made it in this business. As some of you know, I spent my first 3 years out of college as an engineer in the aerospace industry. Eventually I got laid off. Evidently I was not a very good engineer. Desperate for work, and this is true, responding to an ad in the LA Times, I wound up in the West Los Angeles office where I decided to try to sell apartment buildings in LA. To say the least, I did not have much immediate success. I had no sales skills, no emotional support, zero self-confidence, a personality, which I still have, but leaves a little bit to be desired. And I had pretty much no money in the bank. All that I had in the beginning was my time. That's it, nothing but time on my hands. I spent about 12 hours a day, pretty much 6 days a week, in the office, cold calling. It was lots of fun. But it just wasn't paying off. I was doing everything that they told me to do, everything by the book. I just was getting no success, zero. At this point, this is true, about 18 months into the business, I was broke and absolutely becoming desperate. I sold all my stocks, sold my wine collection of all things, everything that I had which was of value. I had this great apartment at the beach with some friends in Hermosa Beach. It was great. Moved out of there, couldn't afford to rent. Moved into a pretty nasty apartment facing the 405 freeway. I'd reached rock bottom. As the sound of freeway traffic lulled me to sleep at night, I asked myself, at what point should I give up and face reality? Friends thought I was crazy. Parents questioned my judgment. The girl I was dating at the time, who I obviously got rid of, told me that I was never going to make any money in this business. Just wasn't going to happen. Of course, I was starting to doubt myself. But something happened. Really not sure exactly what it was. What I think happened was I told myself, I just cannot give up. I cannot quit. I got to hang out. I got to keep doing the work. I got to keep making the calls. Failure was just not an option. I've never failed anything I ever started at. Told myself I'm not going to quit on myself now. So I want to dedicate this moment of my personal success in my life to all the newer agents or anyone else out there that's having a little bit of a struggle at it. I'd like tonight to actually be a celebration of the success that you can have if you just simply promise yourself to refuse to ever give up. Please let my success be an inspiration for anybody that might be new to the business or struggling in the changing market that we're all experiencing right now. I'd like to personally thank Tim Cernal, Eric Amanji, my right-hand people, just my absolutely dedicated to helping me. I thank you so much. The two guys that put me up here this year, Jeff Trankina, Jeremy Snyder, I cannot even begin to thank you guys enough. Top-notch, absolute pros. Couldn't be happier to work with better guys. Shane Schaefer for believing in me. Two guys that inspired me, kept me here. Larry Andrews, who I'm so happy to see here tonight. David Baird, you guys helped me when I was desperate, when I was broke, when I was struggling. And of course, Mark and Rand for making this possible. Jerry Anderson for being an ear to help me. David Rich for all his help in the past and for all the help he's going to give me next year. And lastly, but not most important, all the friends that I've made in the last 8 years at this company. I appreciate all of you. I can't even begin to thank you up here. I'd be up here for hours. Again, thanks so much, everybody. And like I said in the beginning, never give up on your dreams. Thank you.